Everyone has hopes, dreams, and wishes for a better world. But at Sewa, every day is about recognizing the power of these simple aspirations and working towards fulfilling them. Run by the local people for the betterment of their fellow neighbors, Sewa International touches the lives of millions every day. They also encourage people to work in a unified manner, using naturally available resources and in keeping with the traditions and practices of these local communities. Sewa has provided several platforms to enable people to volunteer wherever they are and in whichever way possible through various initiatives spearheaded by the organization. The work is endless and the opportunities to serve galore. Stretching over the ever-changing vast landscapes of both India and the world, Sewa International has reached out to underprivileged and disaster-affected communities in varying capacities. Firm believers in the tradition of Sewa hi parmo dharma, the organization strives to serve humanity by promoting volunteer and civic engagement around the world.
મારું નામ બંસરી છે, જીયાપર ગામથી આવું છું. 12 સુધી અભ્યાસ કરવા મળ્યો, બોર્ડિંગમાં રહેતા હતા એટલા માટે. ત્યાર પછી અપડાઉન કરવાની પરમિશન ના મળી ઘરેથી, એટલે અભ્યાસને વચ્ચે અધૂરો છોડવો પડ્યો. પછી તો ઘરે બેકાર બેસી રહેવાનું, કાંઈ કામ નહીં. मम्मी बोलती थी जाओ, लेकिन पापा के खिलाफ जाके नहीं पढ़ाई नहीं की. નાના હોય ત્યારે કામ પણ ના કરી શકી બહાર જઈને બહુ.
કારણ કે હું 9 સુધી જ ભણેલી છું ને એક મશીનનો તો મારો વિષય જ નહોતો. સિલાઈ કામનું મારો કોઈ ઇન્ટરેસ્ટ નહોતો ને મને આવડતું પણ નહોતું. અને એમાં જોઈન્ટ થવાની તો પહેલેથી ઈચ્છા હતી આવ્યા પછી. પણ હવે મારા સસુરને એવું છે કે ઘરમાં જે કામ કરો ચૂલા ચોકા જ કરો, બાકી બહાર નહીં જવાનું એમ. આમ તો મને કોમ્પ્યુટર આ તો બધું આવડે છે, ઇંગ્લિશના ક્લાસીસ કરેલા છે મેં, પણ મેં કીધું મારે છે ને નોકરી કરવી છે. તો એ કે નહીં, નોકરી વોકરી નથી કરવાની. ગામની અંદર કાંઈ પરિસ્થિતિ થતી હોય અથવા ઘરે બેસીને કાંઈ પણ કામ થતું હોય તો કામ કરવાનું, બાકી બહાર નહીં જવાનું.
The Sewa International Design and Development Center, an initiative by Sewa International, came as a welcome boon, not only to Bansari, Hansa and Jyoti, but many like them who are held back by society. The aim was to identify poor and skillful women in rural areas, establish self-help groups and motivate these women by organizing and managing a sustainable entrepreneurship program. It was through thoroughly planned capacity building workshops, mass training and subsequent exhibitions that these women feel empowered.
एक अच्छी बात है, यहाँ आते हो तो कटिंग सीखने मिलती है और नया नया सीखने मिलता है जो भविष्य में हमें काम आएगा कहीं भी जाए. थोड़ी बहुत हिंदी और इंग्लिश भी सीखने मिलती है यहाँ आते हैं तो.
એવું સારું એવું શીખવા મળે છે. મેન તો શું છે, મને સ્ટિચિંગનું કાંઈ નોલેજ જ નહોતું, પણ અહીંયા આવીને સારી એવી બેગની ફિનિશિંગ બનાવું છું. તો અત્યારે ઘરે જઈને સાસુના હાથમાં આપું ને તો એ રાજી થઈ જાય કે ના સારા એવા પૈસા મળ્યા એમ.
The journey of these women, from homemaker to breadwinner, has brought a wave of change within their respective communities, driven by ambition and a commitment to their work. They have not only changed their own lives, but also those of their sisters.
સેન્ટરમાં એક મોટી ખાસિયત એ છે કે અહીંયા અમે બધા બહેનો અલગ અલગ જ્ઞાતના બહેનો અમે અહીંયા બધા ભેગા મળીને કામ કરીએ છીએ. 3 પ્રોજેક્ટમાં મુસલમાન બહેનો છે, ઘરવા બહેનો છે, પાટીદાર બહેનો છે.
What started off as a single project focused on making handbags has slowly diversified into 3 projects with a growing number of women involved. One of their key projects, Kashi to Kutch, became an overnight success. The theme involved merging the intricacies of Kutch embroidery with the art of Banarasi weaving, fashioning a new craft that is being appreciated worldwide. A wide range of 70 to 80 different kinds of embroidered goods are churned out every month and exported to America, Africa, UK and Dubai.
नहीं, बहुत सारी फैमिली होती है ना, वो रूढ़ी चुस्त होती है, वो लड़कियों को बाहर नहीं भेजती है. इसलिए यहाँ भी है, कई सारे फैमिली है वो अपनी लड़कियों के यहाँ नहीं भेजते. जैसे बोलते हैं यहाँ भाई लोग सिखाते हैं इसलिए नहीं भेजेंगे. लेकिन वो लोग डरते हैं लड़कियों को बाहर भेजने से. जैसे अभी वातावरण ठीक नहीं है ना, भाई वो समझते नहीं है कि अपनी लड़की पर विश्वास होना चाहिए कि वो 4 को गिरा के आ सकती है. अपनी लड़कियों को बाहर भेजे, खुली करे. मैं बोलती हूँ जो चाहे वो करने दे लड़कियों. जैसे स्पोर्ट्स में आगे हो तो उसमें भेजे लड़कियों को, पाबंदी मत लगाए उसके ऊपर. नहीं, बोलते हैं ना लड़की है वो नहीं जा सकती, लड़का जा सकता है. ऐसा लड़कियों को भी जाने दे.
એટલા બધા એ ગામડા આપણા એકદમ બોર્ડર ઉપર છે અને એટલી પછાત વસ્તી છે કે ત્યાં બધા મજૂરના પ્રશ્ન છે, પાણી નથી. એ લોકોને રોજી મેળવવાનું જ્યાં ત્યાં જવું પડે છે.
On January 26, 2001, Bhuj and its surrounding areas were hit by a massive earthquake that left Kutch completely destroyed. Sewa International undertook the massive task of the Gujarat Rehabilitation Project, attempting to provide a long-term solution for artisans in the earthquake-hit areas. In the initial stages, 18 women from the Kuran village of Kavda were identified. Seeing their enthusiasm and willingness to learn, their basic embroidery skills were enhanced via a self-help group. These women stitch and prepare embroidered pieces that are sent to the Ziapur centers to be incorporated into the handicraft pieces.
हिंजा चेला बनाइए था हिंजा से को उजगा बनाइएगा हिंजा कोचिंग बनाइएगा चेला बनाइएगा हिंजा मोबाइल में कवर बनाइएगा आई बनाए ने असीं खणी ईअं था असांखे 16 चया ने सस्ता में जोड़ाणा 16 साल थी असां ॿाहिरि जो रोजी रोटी भर छठी जी.
With the involvement of over 16 villages, Sewa International has provided employment for 100 to 150 women per village who work tirelessly, providing embroidered materials for the Ziapur center. Herding communities such as the Ahir, Jat and Rabaris have sustained their traditional Kutch embroidery practices that has created an awareness about the art, aiding them financially.
ને અંદરથી બધા બહેનોને હું એ કહેવા માગું છું કે આપણે ઘણું બધું કરી શકીએ છીએ. એવું નથી કે આપણે એક લેડીઝ છે એટલે આપણાથી આ ન થઈ શકે. આપણામાં બહુ શક્તિ છુપાઈ રહેલી છે એમ. તો બધા બહેનોને હું એક વિનંતી સાથે કહીશ કે અમે છીએ ને તમારા જોડે, તમે આગળ આવો અને આપણે બધા એકબીજાના ખભે ખભે મિલાવીને આગળ એક મહિલા જાગૃતિ અભિયાન આપણે કરી શકીએ એમ છીએ.
A sentinel of history, Kashi is an offering of holy transcendence that touches the seeker and seer in equal measure. The city of lights, as Kashi is known, is a rich melting pot of culture and historical legacy. For several centuries, Kashi has enjoyed the status of being a vital industrial center for traditional arts and crafts in India. The lanes of Kashi were once filled with 1,000 handlooms, the sounds of artists weaving nature's gifts into a lullaby of textiles for the locals and tourists alike.
सबकी बस की बात थोड़ा है, ये कला है. जैसे पढ़ने में दिमाग लगता है वैसे सीखने में दिमाग लगता है. ये बचपन से सीखी हुई कला है. एक से एक हम लोग बनारसी साड़ी बनाते हैं. ये हमारे पुश्तैनी धंधा हमारे पिताजी हो सकता है पिताजी के भी पिताजी इसी में लगे हैं.
The Banarasi sari is easily recognizable for its softness of form and skill of hand. All of this is lost to the mechanized brutality of industry and quick stabbing machines that can never marvel at the beauty of a fully formed design or a pulse of thread unraveling in a burst of color. These weavers' continued engagement with the profession was not resulting in sufficient economic benefits due to lack of quality control and market awareness. As a result, 85% of the weavers have given up their unique skill sets. Traditional brocade art, along with many other native art forms, are on the verge of extinction. Sewa International's 10-month-long handloom training program has enabled many weavers to go back to their art and craft. Its primary goal is to enable the weavers to become self-reliant.
सेवा इंटरनेशनल से जुड़ा है तो लोग उत्साहित हो रहे हैं. गांव में हमारे भी कारखाने बन रहे हैं. सब इसमें आने को मार कर रहे हैं, आ रहे हैं. फायदा है कि बनारस नहीं जाना पड़ता, अपने घर बैठे उसको पैसा मिल रहा है, कहीं आना जाना नहीं।
Sewa International's motive was to make weavers independent under 5 stages of implementation, which included providing comprehensive training about techniques from master weavers. The training equipped them by providing invaluable aesthetic and design data from established designers. Sewa International's weaver development projects have benefited artisanal outputs in the sense that they obviate the intermediaries, thereby ensuring that the artists are paid full remuneration for their skill.
तो एक साल में सेवा इंटरनेशनल ने इस माध्यम से लगभग 100 बुनकरों को आत्मनिर्भर बनाने का एक प्रयास किया।
Sewa International's intervention of Ramnagar and nearby villages of Varanasi has rehabilitated a sustainable movement for the handloom industry. The initiative aims to aid artisans involved in the rich cultural pursuit of weaving Banaras silk through a singular thread of artistic legacy. Sewa has introduced a unique concept of fusion arts by amalgamation of Kachi embroidery with the brocade arts of Kashi. This has resulted in many exquisitely beautiful products which have been appreciated and reaped benefits for the community. Education plays a central role in an individual's development. India has a school dropout rate of 40%, and it's a precarious situation. The right to education is a crucial endeavor on the Sewa International efforts. Sewa International has opened 3 education centers in Ramnagar under its Read India, Read Kashi program. The centers are an attempt to enable the young and future citizens of the country with additional guidance within problem areas. These efforts have resulted in the reduction of the dropout rate for a vital section of our vast population. The children are mentored by local youth volunteers who have completed their graduation and want to contribute to their community. Therefore, the process is a beautiful and symbiotic learning experience. There are a number of evening centers operating with the support of Sewa Kirana, which were initially started to support the school-going kids of the weavers of Varanasi. However, other children from the area have also started dropping in to access the center's facilities. Once the young pupils gained awareness about the facility and its positive influence, the program is brimming with laughter, smiles, and the sonorous cacophony of these beautiful children. While most communities would collapse without a system of sanitation in place, women in rural India are compelled to suffer in silence. Such indignities strip them of their right to healthy living and prosperity.
सभी और औरत अपन खेते में जात रहनी, सड़क पर जात रहनी, लाज लगत रहल, आदमी सब आवे जाए। पहला समस्या यही था कि शौचालय नहीं था। अब क्या करें? पेटक बिगड़ गल, खराब हो गल, तेकरे बदे तो जाई के हो जाई, तो परेशानी होइबा करी, बहुत दिक्कत हुई।
Right to sanitation is one of the basic human rights of every citizen. Sewa International, in support and furtherance of this initiative, has constructed 30 toilets in Bhitti village, Ramnagar, Varanasi. Sewa International, with the help of its benevolent donor network, is working towards realizing this impact by helping build a clean and dignified India. With the installation of private toilets, open and uncomfortable defecation has been considerably reduced. There has been a surge of great community response regarding sanitation within Bhitti village. Sewa International's program aims towards making Kashi self-reliant and self-aware by inculcating the noble ideas of education, hygiene and employment as a long-term and holistic goal. As the crowd gathers around, Sewa International volunteers, in their bright attire and powerful voices, unfold a cautionary tale peppered with humor, anecdotes and simple but strong appeals to the enraptured audience. These nukkad nataks or street plays delve into the public forum and call for direct involvement. Sewa International's Varanasi chapter has carried out cleanliness drives in support of the Swachh Bharat mission. The day-long drives see volunteers sweep the ghat and clear the banks of plastic waste as well as other debris. Raising awareness on public hygiene remains an integral part of these efforts. Like lotus flowers in a primal lake, a smile blossoms on the face of these young girls that come from the dense forests of staggering beauty. Women, like their male counterparts, have as much right to education, skill acquisition, the right to choice and self-actualization. However, this is not true for most societies, even within the same borders. Traditional philosophy dictates that a woman's place is in the kitchen and her primary role centers within her home. This belief has steered many ambitious and brilliant minds away from education. A number of girls today do not have adequate education past a certain age. Lack of education only denies the child essential knowledge and skills needed to advance her status. Despite their fiscal limits, many women who are uneducated themselves strive to educate their girls with help from projects such as Sewa International's Sponsor a Child. This project intervenes on behalf of economically impeded guardians to support their dreams.
रोङै थोंसेल' गथ'फ्रा न'आवबाथ' गाननाय जोमनायबो माबा जागौमोन ना न'खर फिसा जाहैबाय आंहा ओंखायनो दा रोंथों होननानै बे गथ'फोरखौ बे आश्रमाव दोनहरनाय जादों आरो आं मोजाङै मोजां फरायलांथों होननानै गिदिर गोलाव जाथों होननानै दा कारेक्टाराबो मोजां बे गसाइगाव आश्रमनि कारेक्टारा गथ'फोर फोरोंनाय मानाय शिक्षा दीक्षा आं मोजां मोनदों।
The Assam Girls Hostel is an education initiative funded by the Sponsor a Child project of Sewa International. Under this project, various donors sponsor students across many states of the country. Sewa International believes in the proverb, educating a man enlightens one, but educating a woman enlightens a generation. To realize this belief, Sewa International supports many hostels for underprivileged girls in Assam.
आं जेब्ला नायनो गोसो जायो होनब्ला आं गथ'फोरखौ नायनो गोसो जायो लुगैयो ओमफ्राय आं गथ'फोरखौ नुनानै गोसोखौ गोजोन मोनफैयो फरायनाय मानाय आं गोसोखौ मोजां फ्रि मोनफैयो आरो बिसोर थांबाय नालाय गथ'फ्रा ओरै गेदेरफोर गैया नालाय आङो फिसाफोरखौ अननानै नायफैयो थाफैयो
These hostels provide various educational opportunities to many girls towards a successful and empowered future after completing their formal education.
गांव में ऐसा वातावरण रहता है कि लड़कियां हैं थोड़ी बड़ी हो जाएगी क्लास 2-4 तक पढ़ेगी और बाद में खेती का काम करेगी और छोटे आयु में फिर विवाह होकर चली जाएगी परंतु आज एक ऐसा एक वातावरण बन गया है कि नहीं हमें पढ़ना है आगे जाना है हमारे में से भी कोई इंजीनियर बन सकता है कोई डॉक्टर बन सकता है ऐसा इनके मन में भी विचार आने लगा है और इस दृष्टि से हम भी अपने छात्रावास में प्रयत्न करते हैं
The Assam Girls Hostels are intended as extended projects to accommodate more girl children, with the help and support of donors across the country and from patrons abroad. The devoted efforts of Sewa International volunteers and its affiliates are supported by the generous sponsorship of selfless patrons.
जेनेबा आङो लेखा रोङा जाहैबाय फिसाफोरखौ गोरों गोरा जाथों आर्मि साख्रि सोरबा मास्टार साख्रि मावथों होननानै आं सानो
There is inherent power in helping another human being grow and flourish with shared support and correspondence by becoming a global parent. The child sponsorship can help kids burdened by poverty seek a better chance at thriving. The Sponsor a Child project offers a powerful opportunity to help such children who are in dire need of our collective compassion and focused empathy. With our continued efforts at Sewa International, we envision a self-reliant and joyous society that functions with harmony and prosperity. Reading is vital for the mind because it develops cognizance through creative training and enables the flourishing of curiosity within growing children. Teaching young children to read helps them to develop their language skills, enabling them to cultivate empathy and listening. The child who reads can access education and thrive towards a destiny of their choosing. As the child's self-image develops, an ample world of words can empower them to challenge fate itself through the torrent of ideas that are the building blocks of life. Believing in the power of paper and its ability to conjure solutions for the future, Akshar Bharati is an initiative to nurture the reading habits among children between the ages of 5 to 15 years, from underprivileged and remote areas by providing access to quality non-academic literature. The initiative has spread its wings towards the underprivileged community across numerous townships, villages and cities, bringing the gift of knowledge. The initiative that aims to inculcate extracurricular reading habits with the provision of enjoyable reading materials has immensely benefited a number of children.
म्हणजे आमच्या परिसरातल्या 13 शाळा आहेत. त्या शाळांना वन टाइम बरीचशी पुस्तकं बरीचशी म्हणण्यापेक्षा 750 ते 1000च्या दरम्यान असं पुस्तकांचं वाटप केलं आणि प्रत्येक महिन्याला ती लोक पुन्हा फॉलोअप घ्यायला येतात. म्हणजे असं नाही की मुलांना पुस्तकं देऊन टाकली, आपलं काम फिनिश झालं, त्यांची गाडी पुन्हा दर महिन्याला येते, आमच्या मुलांची पुस्तकं घेऊन जाते, पुन्हा नवीन पुस्तकं ठेवते. आता या पुस्तकांमुळे माझ्या शाळेत काय बदल झाला, आमची चिमुरडी मुलं बाहेर पालक त्यांना काही एवढे पैशांनी पुस्तकं विकत घेऊ शकत नाही, पण आज आमची मुलं ही वन टाइम 10 पुस्तकं वाचतात.
As a project, Library on Wheels employs a small truck with a few thousand books and trades off with each of its libraries once a month. Teachers as well as support staff are provided books as the initiative has a much larger collection of books that are barcoded to smoothen the process of book exchange. Each Library on Wheels covers 50 schools every month and is expected to benefit 10,000 children and 500 teachers on a regular and sustained basis. The initiative has been successful in establishing more than 600 libraries in townships, villages and cities of 8 states across India. Thus far, more than 100,000 children have reaped benefits along with 450,000 books distributed so far.
अब्दुल कलामांची गाथा, लहान लहान गोष्टी, महात्मा ज्योतिराव फुले यांच्या पुस्तकं आम्ही वाचली. त्यामुळे महात्मा ज्योतिराव फुले यांनी मुलींच्या शिक्षणासाठी जे काही कष्ट केले, सावित्रीबाई फुलेंनी जे काही कष्ट केले, त्या पुस्तकातून आम्हाला हे कळलं की त्यांनी आम्हा मुलींना घडवण्यासाठी किती काही कष्ट केले हे आम्हाला त्यातून मिळालं. जेव्हा अक्षर भारतीची गाडी येते त्या गाडीत असंख्य पुस्तकं असतात. ती पुस्तकं आमच्या लायब्ररीत येतात. लायब्ररीत आल्यानंतर आम्ही जे पुस्तकं घेतो त्या पुस्तकांच्या मागे एक कार्ड असतं. त्यावर कोणत्या विद्यार्थ्यांनी व कितवीच्या विद्यार्थ्यांनी कधी घेतलं त्याची सगळी माहिती म्हणजे तारीख, कोणतं पुस्तक घेतलं किंवा त्या पुस्तकाचा क्रमांक त्यावर लिहिलेला असतो.
Our objective became we want to take the library to the community. Instead of asking people or children to come to library, objective now is can we make sure wherever there is community of children, we take the library there, and library has to have the books catering to their age group and their background.
A little piece of heaven in the Himalayas, with vast, beautiful landscapes and rivers, lay tranquil and quaint. With the passing of time, the wrath of nature is duly forgotten, and for the people of Nepal, the morning of April 25th brought with it nature's full fury in the form of 2 subsequent earthquakes. Among those affected were young Buddha and Prakash, who were stripped entirely of their innocence and unexpectedly flung into a life of despair. The earthquake triggered an avalanche in the Langtang Valley that claimed the life of their father, who worked there as a porter, and the children being orphaned for the rest of their lives. Having trying to fend for themselves in a crisis, these children, like many others from affected areas, were left alone and staring into an uncertain future. One of the biggest setbacks of such a calamity is that it affects not only the physical and mental well-being of children, but leads to a prolonged disruption in their education. Keeping this in mind, Sewa International, by way of their earthquake rehabilitation program, focused on constructing hostels for orphan children, mainly in the Nuwakot and Rasuwa districts, which lie in the northern belt of Nepal. Children are often most vulnerable after a disaster and tend to rely on caregivers for emotional support. By enrolling Buddha and Prakash at the Amako Maya hostel, their aunt ensured them exactly that support. With attention to the children's special needs, nutrition, health, and education facilities, the Sewa volunteers at the hostel are working to provide these bereaved kids an opportunity to start afresh. The establishment currently serves 14 students from different backgrounds, spread over many districts in Nepal, all of whom suffered the same fate. When the center initially began, lack of funds left the caretakers at Amako Maya with no option but to rent a small house to accommodate the children.
अब अहिले हामीले सम्पर्कमा लिएर लालन पालन र शिक्षा दीक्षा दिन थालिसकेपछि यिनीहरूको जीवनमा नयाँ परिवर्तन आएको छ। स्कुल जाने भएका छन्, पढ्ने भएका छन् र अहिले हामीले यिनलाई जुन स्कुलमा पठायौं त्यो स्कुलमा उ प्रथम हुन सफल भएको छ।
With freedom bestowed on every one of them and an opportunity to dream, these children have the chance to be future leaders. The ongoing dream of establishing 5 hostels in 5 earthquake-affected areas of Nepal is underway, all with the support and efforts of Sewa International. This initiative has ensured these children a happier childhood, a safer environment, and armed them with a motivation to explore a brighter future for themselves. On a cold winter night in Bharatpur, clay lamps decorate the threshold of the Amako Maya hostel. These lamps, lit by the tiny hands of the orphan children of this hostel, are symbolic of the light that has entered their lives with a renewed hope to begin again. In 2015, hit by 2 subsequent earthquakes, Nepal suffered the worst destruction the country had ever seen. It was the children, spread over 14 districts, who lost or were separated from their families, who suffered the most. Amako Maya, which means mother's love. The construction of the Amako Maya Girls Hostel by Sewa International, in collaboration with the Janjati Kalyan Ashram, came as a welcome relief to some of the grieving children. Housing 16 young girls between the ages of 5 to 12 from over 6 districts, the hostel provides these girls a roof over their head and motivation to pursue a fulfilling future. However, the task of bringing these girls under one roof was not an easy one.
आफ्नो घरमा थिएनन् यिनीहरू सबै आफ्नो नातेदारकोमा कसैको संरक्षणमा कोही होटलमा काम गरिरहेको अवस्थामा कोही अर्काको घरमा बसिरहेको अवस्थामा थिए जहाँबाट हामीले ल्यायौँ। सुरुमा यिनीहरू बहुत डराए जस्तो यहाँ बस्न नचाहने यिनीहरू राम्रोसँग बोल्न पनि सक्थेनन्। यिनीहरूले आफ्नो खाना खान पनि जान्दैन थियो, डराए जस्तो गर्थे। यिनीहरू पढ्न सक्दैन। बोर्डिङमा जब भर्ना गर्ने अवस्थामा यिनीहरू बोर्डिङमा पढ्न सक्दैन, हामी बोर्डिङ जाँदैन भने यिनीहरूले भन्थे। तर बिस्तारै यिनीहरूलाई आदत बनाइदिएर
The focus of the Sewa initiative is not just educating these girls, but giving them a holistic academic experience for their overall growth. Each girl's ambitions are encouraged, and they are provided the means to pursue any career of their choice in the future. One of the students, Anjana, from the Dhading district, aspires to become a doctor and is studying extremely hard to follow through on her dream and commit herself to the service of others. One of the most impressive aspects of the program is the avenues it has opened for the older girls, 13 to 14-year-olds, who had never even seen a school before. Being admitted to junior classes, they are prepared at the base level in order to progress and continue their studies with an equal chance to a future alongside their peers. This group of 16 at the Amako Maya hostel have become a close-knit family. It is because of the caretakers who shower them with a mother's love that these girls are content and have the confidence to live life with their heads held high. It is through these efforts that hundreds of children have been shown the light and saved from the possibility of a tragic future. Known as the Kashmir of Kalahandi, Thaumal Rampur is a hidden haven in the heart of Odisha's verdant foliage. This hilly place is of 3,400 feet height from sea level. Kalahandi is one of the tribal districts of Odisha. The inhabitants in the hilly zones in general are still neglected by successive governments. Very often they suffer from diseases and face an early death, and even primary education to their children is deprived to them.
ये थवामुर रामपुर ब्लॉक और काशीपुर ब्लॉक से और कलाहंडी जिला और रायगढ़ जिला के करीब 55 किलोमीटर रेडियस से बच्चे लोग आते हैं। बहुत इंटीरियर है, कहीं गांव से रास्ता ही नहीं है। हमारा यहाँ 46 विलेज से 14 जीपी से बच्चे लोग पढ़ने के लिए आ रहे हैं।
The residential school run by Siksha Vikas Samiti at Thaumal is looking after all-round development of the tribal children by providing quality education. Deep within the forests of Thaumul, there is only the brightest of full moons to light the way. Here, power is a precious thing, and only a few can enjoy what many take for granted. More than 150 students are living in the school hostel without having access to power and clean drinking water. This has significant impact on the education and health of students. In the evening, they have to depend on the kerosene lanterns to study.
ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୁଇଁ ପ୍ରଥମ ପଢ଼ୁଥିଲି ହେତକି ବେଲେ ଆମେ ଲଣ୍ଠନରେ ପଢ଼ୁଥିନୁ ଗୁରୁ ସଂଖ୍ୟା ଗଲା ବେଲେ ଲଣ୍ଠନ ଧରିକିନା ଯାଉଥିନୁ ହେତକି ବେଲେ ଟିକେ ପଢ଼ବା ଲାଗି ଅସୁବିଧା ହେଉଥିଲା ତାପରେ आखि झिलझिलौला से लठन के देखी देखी तेबेले लठन पढ़ुथिनु हेतकी बेले गुरुजी आमके पढ़ाइला बेले अनेक भाई माने सही पढ़ुथिले गुरुजी भी नहीं जानी पारथाई कि आमे भी नहीं जानी पारथाई और जेते बेले लठन पढ़ुथिनु हेतकी बेले आमे हिंदी बोई ओडिया बोई पढ़ुथिलु सेटा भी नहीं जानी पारथाई और नाके भरी जाउथिला से कला नाक पूरा कला दिसुथिला सेरा देखी किना भाई माने खूब मजाक उड़ौथिले खाइला बेले अंधारे लठन ने खाउथिनु पोक माने भाती पड़ी जाउथिले नै जानि किना खाउथिनु सेतिरे मध्ये देखि किना खाइलु
Although dreams, hopes and wishes are for everyone, some of us find it easier to realize and live them. At Sewa International, every day is about recognizing the power of these simple aspirations and working towards fulfilling them. Sewa International is elated to be supporting the work of our dedicated partners within this untamed region by bringing the ease of solar light in areas that are confronted with immense hardship and lack of resources. Reliable power supply from solar power plant, both in the day and night, is helping students get longer study hours. Due to the availability of power, students are provided with computer education to increase digital literacy. We are committed to the power of education to change lives. Access to clean energy parallels access to almost every major opportunity in life. The viable alternative of solar power without greenhouse gas emission, free electricity production, and reliable power supply in all climatic conditions is bringing smiles to the children of Kalahandi. In the age of contemporary living, where the country is ready to embrace a developmental technocracy, information is power, and the knowledge of computers is crucial. At Sewa, we aim to end economic poverty and social backwardness by empowering marginalized and information-dark communities with digital literacy. Sewa Yuva Jyoti equips rural youth with digital literacy programs, laying special focus on personality development, soft skills, and generating means of livelihood for local youth.
एक टाइम हम इंटरव्यू के लिए गए थे, प्राइवेट सेक्टर ही था, वहाँ पे कंप्यूटर मतलब कंप्यूटर के बारे में हमें पूछा गया, तो हमारा नॉलेज इतना जीरो था कि हम सीधे बाहर ही हो गए थे। इतना बुरा लगा। उसके बाद उसी टाइम से हो गया था कि इसके बाद कंप्यूटर कुछ भी हमें करना ही करना है सर। अगर उस दिन के बजाय वो इंटरव्यू आज होता तो 100% श्योर सब मैं क्वालिफाई कर लेती, क्योंकि हमने सीखा है सर।
सड़क से 25 किलोमीटर दूर उनका गांव है, जहां बेसिक सुविधाएं या बेसिक शिक्षा भी मिल जाए तो काफ़ी है। वहां आज उनके घर से कदमों की दूरी पे एक ऐसा जगह है जहां जाके वो कंप्यूटर पढ़ सकते हैं, और कल को वो कहीं जाते हैं तो वो गर्व से कह सकते हैं हाँ मुझे कंप्यूटर चलाना आता है, मुझे इंटरनेट आता है, मुझे अपना फॉर्म स्वयं भरना आता है। तो ये जो एक कॉन्फिडेंस होता है, ये जो एक आत्मविश्वास होता है कि कहीं वो बाहर निकले तो वो अपने आप को कहीं सबड्यूड, कहीं लेफ्ट बिहाइंड न समझे कि मैं इनसे पीछे हूँ।
Technology has facilitated new vistas that are accessible to everyone. Currently, Sewa International runs many computer centers in Chandrapuri, Mayapur, Agasthyamuni, Ukhimat, Simli, Tapovan and Guptakashi, imparting computer education to students. Thus far, more than 500 students have reaped the benefits from these computer centers. The rugged mountains reflect the spirit of the indomitable and tough Uttarakhand women. The women of this verdant valley have shown quiet mettle in the face of impossible odds. As an undercurrent of the untold and unrecorded runs through the history of women's lives, Resilience, thy name, is the mountain woman, finds perfect resonance in the aftermath of the Uttarakhand floods. While the Himalayan tsunami broke the spirit of many, the women of this soft paradise are an example of indomitable courage, exemplified by their fierce independence and ability to stand on their own. It is they who will be the catalysts of change for a better future. A future where cottage industry in the form of handloom, craft and agro-based products become the basis of a sustainable economy, and women are empowered economically and socially. Clicking away with a pair of needles and some yarn has benefits that extend beyond functional utility. Although the traditional textile skills of rural communities are truly unique, due to industrial textiles and changed consumer preferences, the returns on this craft have plummeted over the years. Sewa International has worked towards upgrading the skills, materials and tools to revive this cooperative tradition and make it a viable livelihood opportunity.
लोग पहले हाथ से बुनाई करते थे, लेकिन हाथ से बुनाई करने में बहुत टाइम लग जाता है। एक स्वेटर बनने में 1-2 हफ्ता 3 हफ्ता करीब लग जाता है। मशीन में हम एक दिन में एक स्वेटर तैयार कर सकते हैं।
The pivotal objective of Sewa Mahila Jyoti is women's empowerment, focusing on local art, crafts and artisans. The activities are based around creating livelihood opportunities through local art forms and culture.
सीखने के लिए हमने 4 महीने फिक्स कर रखे हैं। 2 महीने लोग प्लेन वाली मशीन सीखते हैं और 2 महीने कार्ड वाली मशीनें। हमें जो भी चीज़ चाहिए वो सारी संस्था हमें देती है। जैसे बॉर्डर वाली मशीन नहीं थी पहले यहाँ, तो प्रोडक्शन शुरू हुआ तो हमने कहा हमें बॉर्डर वाली मशीन चाहिए, तो फिर बॉर्डर वाली मशीन भी संस्था की ओर से हमें मिली।
Sewa Mahila Jyoti is a skill development initiative under which several knitting centers were started. At these centers, women are provided skill sets that enable them to comprehend and make use of machine knitting, market trends, patterns, color combinations, and marketing of their products.
बेचने के लिए जैसे मेले में, अभी फर्स्ट टाइम हमने अगस्त मुनि मेले में स्टॉल लगाए तो बहुत सारी स्वेटरें बिकी वहाँ पे हमारी, और बहुत खुशी मिली कि हम जो काम कर रहे हैं उसका कुछ नतीजा निकल रहा है।
Presently, many women have been trained across multiple knitting centers in Uttarakhand. These knitting centers empower the women with additional skills and create an opportunity to generate an alternative livelihood. Life in the mountains is not as idyllic as it appears to the temporary sojourner. Their life is an account of the unrelenting spirit of human consciousness. However, the land of minor paradises is struggling with its steep set of infrastructural and social problems. Sewa International has been working in Uttarakhand towards its relief activities since the disastrous floods of 2013. The organization has been running an effective rehabilitation program in the region. Community participation is of huge importance to Sewa International. Closer working relations between organizational and community groups ensures better implementation of projects. With the help of Sewa International's self-help group program, Sewa Srujan, several women have stepped forward to work for the betterment of their communities. Sewa International's women self-help groups intervene positively to usher developmental activities to the very doorsteps of villagers. An integral component of the training program is gender and reproductive health, information dissemination and development, legal literacy and economic empowerment.
तो वो जब भी कुछ करते थे कार्यक्रम तो महिलाओं को बुलाते थे जागरूक कराने के लिए। तुम्हारे यहाँ पे हम सेवा इंटरनेशनल का एक सेंटर खोलेंगे और तुम्हें महिलाओं को मतलब जागरूक कराना होगा, एक समूह एसएसजी बनानी होगी। तो कहा कि आपकी हेल्प चाहिए क्योंकि तपोवन में ही खोलना है। अगर तपोवन में खुलेगा आसपास के गांव आप लोगों को देखकर जागरूक हो जाएंगे। तो आए 2-3 बार मीटिंग बैठाई हमने, तो सबसे बाद में बनाया समूह आसपास के गाँव में। उसके बाद तपोवन में समूह बनाया, फिर तपोवन वालों ने अब कृषि से संबंधित सारे कार्य किए, मतलब उसकी उत्पत्ति की उसको। उसके बाद फिर भंग्योल गांव का एसएसजी बनाया, एक ग्रुप, उनको बताया कि समूह के माध्यम से हम कैसे बचत करते हैं, फिर कैसे कृषि को आगे बढ़ा सकते हैं।
Through these SAGs, Sewa International has accessed remote areas by increasing the spatial distribution of initiatives and services. Around 1,500 women are associated with these SAGs across various villages, where they are provided with tools that explain in simple words their rights and the various schemes available to them. Uttarakhand runs on a primarily agriculture-based economy. Owing to its mountainous topography, the region faces dual problems of disaster-prone settlements as well as segmented land holdings.
यह क्षेत्र कृषि योग्य भूमि का एक अलग सा इनका अपना महत्व रहा है। इस एग्रो क्लाइमेटिक जोन में इनकी अपनी फसलें होती है, दालें होते हैं, फूल होते हैं, जड़ी बूटियाँ होती है। तो यहाँ रहते हुए यहाँ की संपदाओं को, यहाँ के पोटेंशियल और यहाँ के संभावनाओं में अगर हम कुछ ऐसा एक बड़ा सा एस्पिरेशनल वैल्यू जोड़ सके तो ये हमारे लिए एक बड़ी उपलब्धि होगी। और सेवा कृषि के मूल में यही है। सेवा कृषि में हम 3 चीज़ों को ला रहे हैं। वी कॉल इट 3T, which is tools, training and technology.
Sewa International envisions a sustainable future for the development of the state that comes with environmental responsibility. Under its Sewa Krishi program, Sewa International promotes organic farming. A seed distribution drive is organized twice a year before the 2 major crop seasons of Rabi and Kharif. Sewa International distributes up to 1,000 kgs of organic seeds every crop season.
फिर उसके बाद उन्होंने हमें कहा कि जो तुमने खेतों में उगाया, राजमा है, चौलाई है, रामदाना है, घर का जो भी है वो तुमने अच्छे से ग्रेडिंग करके फिर यहाँ से पैकेजिंग करके गाड़ी में लेकर मतलब स्टॉल वहाँ सबसे पहले वहाँ अगस्त मुनि मेले में गई।
उनको एग्जीबिशंस में स्वयं जाके सेल किया। वहाँ जो पैसे आए उन्होंने फिर अपने खाते में जमा कराए और फिर वहाँ से उन्होंने आपस में उसे प्रत्येक बेनिफिशियरी को बांटा। अभी इस पूरे प्रोसेस में सेवा का एक रोल था फैसिलिटेशन और ओवरव्यू का। कि सेवा इंटरनेशनल शायद उत्तराखंड की अभी इकलौती संस्था है जो आज के डेट में लगभग 70 SHG 60 गाँव में जिससे लगभग 1000 लोग जुड़े हैं, उन्हें विधिवत सही ढंग से एक आदर्श तरीके से जैसे चलाना चाहिए वैसे चला रहे हैं और डे ऑन डे बेसिस पे उसकी ट्रैकिंग और मॉनिटरिंग कर रहे हैं।
The beauty of Uttarakhand is not only what you see with your eyes, but also what you feel within. The beauty and grace of these dancing women is hope that human spirit creates harmony in all and everything.
Chung khai phai phule horo sang ar phulem sa phik ke has koi nin khai im kra chung bur chu bura kru noi inke chung aim chai bai chung kru noi ar khie horo se at ka sa skam rau no sau nin phai ke chung khai phai ha tui ma dui wa phai chau khlai ye inke gurgu thi parawa ke chung ya tong phai ha gurgu thi parawa tong phai mo hap tak chung ha tui aro tong phai ke to maro pho skam rau phai no sau phai phi ha nụ sau phải bay ke horo abo nụ sau am horon chiyo chi ha kan chiyo lao chung khai khai thang phia horom chiyo abo ni kan chi lo o lao nụ kha tal ha tong phie nụ kha tang ha tong bay ke chung ro tripura wo phai ha.
In a nation besieged by the hands of a frantic clock, the Bru tribe is struggling against the ravages of internal strife and tribal differences. A region of beautiful people and primordial strength, the future holds many uncertainties in the folds of civic collapse that threaten to unravel the Riyang community into pieces of fragmented history.
अपने मिजोरम में जितने भी रियांग हैं उनके गांव-गांव में जाकर उन्होंने घर जलाना शुरू किया, लोगों के साथ मारपीट की और उनको वहां से खदेड़ दिया गया।
तो वो वक्त ऐसा समय था हमारे कम्युनिटी के लिए एक तरह से दिन होते हुए रात जैसा। तो वहाँ से धीरे धीरे गवर्नमेंट ने इधर त्रिपुरा में हमें शिफ्ट किया गया। 1997 की घटना है।
The frequent evacuations not only erode their lives, but also opportunities and basic necessities like education for the community. Bereft of the opportunity to learn, the skill sets of the young atrophy into a dismal fate. For many of their people, meager incomes are not sufficient to provide families with 2 square meals a day. The teeming encampments contain a history of painful struggle and courage. Rendered refugees in their own nation, with the system's unwillingness to bestow them with their deserved citizenship and legal rights. The only question is why.
अपने देश में हम रिफ्यूजी क्यों है? क्योंकि रिफ्यूजी का अर्थ ये होता है कि एक देश से दूसरे देश पर भागकर जाकर बस जाना, लेकिन हम तो अपने ही देश में हम रिफ्यूजी है। ऐसा क्यों है?
The Riang tribe have been one of the oldest inhabitants of Mizoram. The ethnic war of 1997 bereaved them of all solace. Presently, there are approximately 5,000 tribal families comprising around 31,000 men, women and children, sheltered in 7 camps made of bamboo and hemp. Forced into the margins of occupying struggles and inhumane conditions, a bare minimum maintenance allowance and lack of access to government policies, the Riang have been invisibilized. The rehabilitation efforts have proven inadequate for the needs of the displaced public, owing to a deep-set lack of educational infrastructure and government interest in their well-being. The community has been unacquainted with sanitation or water management. Lacking the support for primary livelihood, Sewa International has decided to support our Riang brethren and help bridge the gaps in governance by connecting with the youth and exploring new opportunities. Sewa International has paved the way for remedial interventions and attempted to address the plight of more than 35,000 such refugees. The organization, along with Bru Tribal Development Society, provides a variety of skill development training in various capacities to open avenues for better earning opportunities with adequate skills. Entwining dignity of labor with the independence of enterprise, Sewa International has initiated programs that enable women to partake of self-sustenance and innovation with a joy in their petals and laughter brewing in their eyes. After a few months of training, many of the women develop their exceptional skill sets to supplement their family income with a step towards a brighter life.
Private rau snung la nên khe chung rang bang ma hajar nang ba e chung snung maya chung pho sau thai no ta o chung snung lai to chung snung khe bo bai de chung chai thang mai nung ju ga ye ta o chinim sa rau pho le kha snung chu pho school thang chu pho thang maya khe bekar klai pa ye chúng ha phô sa mung tăng e brau no chung phung mẹ này cười khiêng bao e chung phô bori sụ mơ rau rung ra khe sa su de income khe chỉ nịp sắp tươi nó chung phung mai nung he chung chung ô.
यहाँ के नौजवान यहाँ काम की कमी के कारण से बाहरों में जाता है, जैसा कि मुंबई में, बेंगलोर में, ऐसा बहुत से अनेकों जगह है। यहाँ से बहुत लोग हर साल जाते हैं क्योंकि यहाँ काम ही नहीं है। तो वहाँ उनको क्या काम मिलता है? उनको काम मिलता है गेट कीपर, होटल में वेटर, बर्तन धोने वाला, होटल में साफ सफाई करने वाला। यहाँ से जो जाते हैं उनको हिंदी नहीं आता है, इंग्लिश नहीं आता है, तो वहाँ जाने से उनको 9,000 की बदले उनको मैनेजर 6,000 पकड़वा देता है, कभी कभी उनको 3,000 पकड़वा देता है। उस परिस्थिति को ध्यान में रखते हुए यहाँ काम पैदा करवाना चाहते हैं।
Due to the continuous training programs, various employment sectors are emerging that engage their enhanced skills to provide a livelihood through artwork. Sewa International has started bamboo crafts training to harness the skills in which there is local interest as well as commercial demand. As part of this initiative, several training camps were organized at Naisingpara refugee camp of Tripura. At the end of the training, very high-quality bamboo products were produced. Sewa International plans to provide more such trainings to create more local livelihood opportunities.
और धीरे धीरे हम बाहर जाने का, जो बाहर में जाते हैं, काम करने के लिए बाहर जाते हैं, हम उसको कमी करेंगे। धीरे धीरे कम होते जाएगा, यहाँ उनको काम मिलते जाएगा, काम सीखते जाएंगे यहाँ।
For promoting digital literacy among the youth and children of the camps, Sewa International has opened up 2 computer centers in Naisingpara refugee camp in Tripura and Damparingpui village in Mizoram. There was an existing computer center at Naisingpara camp with just 3 functional computers and needed upgrade. In 2016, Sewa International provided 15 computers for the center.
The computer institutions were started on last year, and we are the first students here. Before I lunch here, I don't know what is monitor, what is mouse. I don't know how to click. Which side is the right side, which side is the left side. I don't know even that one, sir. And now, by the God and the Brew and the Sewa International Society, I know how to click the mouse, how to control the mouse. I know Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Photoshop. I know everything now. Because of this, I'm very, very grateful. Before this, I'm completely blind about the computer.
So far, more than 100 youth have taken training at these centers. In the current batch, 26 students have enrolled in a 6-month course. Training of English or Hindi typing, MS Office is provided to make them digitally literate.
जो अपने ब्रू ट्राइबल डेवलपमेंट सोसाइटी और सेवा इंटरनेशनल के द्वारा यहाँ पर कंप्यूटर सेंटर चलता है, इसमें नाइसिंगपारा, आसापारा और गछीरामपारा 3-4 लोकल एरिया से भी अपने रियांग के कुछ 18 साल से 35 साल, 40 साल, कुछ तो 50 से ऊपर के वयस्क लोग भी आते हैं जो इंटरेस्टेड है।
Along with Brew Tribal Development Society, Sewa International has invested concentrated efforts to uplift the living situations of the young. Sewa International has undertaken a unique initiative focusing on educational screenings that address these issues through projectors and various digital tools to conduct awareness sessions in the camps every weekend. Sewa International's Northeast initiative is supported by benevolent donors from Middle East to help with their endeavors of providing a life of dignity within the community. Nestled deep within a large expanse of forests in Wayanad, Kerala, is the largest population of Aboriginal tribes in India.
In Wayanad, there are several tribes, mainly Kurcha, Kurma, Paniya, Urali Kurma, Padiya, and Kataneka.
A visit to a typical Vanavasi hamlet will reveal many things. However, one of the biggest challenges they themselves face as a community is the presence of sickle cell anemia, a genetic blood disorder that is passed down from generation to generation, from parents to children of these families. Furthermore, the lack of clean drinking water, unhygienic living conditions, and malnutrition among the Adivasis did not help the situation either.
അതൊക്കെ ഇതിലൂടെ വർക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് ഈ കുറേ മദ്യപാനം ഈ കോളനിക്കെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഭയങ്കര ഈ സമയത്തൊന്നും നമുക്ക് പിന്നെ ഇവിടെ ഒന്ന് ഇരുന്ന് വർത്താനം പറയാൻ പോലും പറ്റില്ല ആ ഒരു അവസ്ഥയായിരുന്നു ഇവിടെ. പക്ഷെ ഇതിലൂടെ ഞാൻ വിവേകാനന്ദൻ്റെ ഇവിടെ പോയത് കാരണം ഇതിൽ കുറേ മാറ്റങ്ങൾ പലർക്കും എനിക്കറിയാൻ പറ്റുന്ന കഴിവുള്ള ഇതൊക്കെ ഞാൻ ചെയ്തു കൊടുക്കും. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇവർ വരുമ്പോഴും ഭയങ്കര സപ്പോർട്ടാണ്. ഓരോ മാസം മെഡിക്കൽ ക്യാമ്പ് വരുമ്പോൾ അവർ അന്വേഷിക്കുകയാണ്.
It was the introduction of the Swasthya Mitra project, a boon initiative by Sewa International, that brought a flood of relief for Bindu and several others in the village.
8 വർഷമായി സ്വാസ്ഥ്യ മിത്രയായിട്ട് ഇവിടെ പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്നത്. അതിന് മുമ്പേ ഇവിടെ കോളനിയിൽ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു വികസനം അതൊന്നും നടന്നില്ലായിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ അതിനുശേഷം ഞങ്ങൾ പിന്നെ സുജന കോർഡിനേറ്റർ അതിനെ എല്ലാ കാര്യത്തിലും സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്ത് ഞാൻ മുട്ടൽ വിവേകാനന്ദ മിഷനിലേക്ക് എന്നെ എടുക്കുകയും കാരണം ഞാൻ പിന്നെ സ്വാസ്ഥ്യമിത്രയായിട്ട് പോലും ഇവിടെ കോളനിയിൽ പോയിട്ട് മരുന്ന് കൊടുക്കുകയും ഫസ്റ്റ് എയ്ഡിൻ്റെ ആയിട്ട് കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ അവർക്കൊരു ആശ്വാസം കൂടിയാണ്. ഏത് രാത്രിക്കാണെങ്കിലും ഇവിടെ ഓടി വന്നിട്ട് ഫസ്റ്റ് എയ്ഡൊക്കെ മേടിച്ചിട്ട് പോകും.
The Vivekananda Mission started a mobile medical unit in 1992 to provide healthcare to those tribals living on the periphery and most often in the interiors of the forest, with no bus service or means to travel to Muttil.
They are very much innocent people. They are very, very innocent people. They are not at all jealous on others. They are not money-minded. They don't even think about their future. There is no savings for them for next month or like that. They live their present life happily. There is no divorce in them. But only thing is that malnutrition is one problem. Then hygienic problems, like that problems they face.
A mobile medical unit of the mission leaves almost every day to far and remote corners of Wayanad to reach the Vanavasi patients living in the periphery of the forest.
Where the people can't reach a hospital, or where these rural people, they don't have money to even for their bus charge, where there is no bus service, like that areas we choose. In 1 year, more than 365 medical camps will be there. But one day, there will be 2 medical camps or 3 medical camps.
Sewa International added a new feather in their cap when they decided to undertake the matter of public health and deliver it to the doorsteps of the underprivileged. With the help of volunteers like Bindu, the doctors are given comprehensive medical reports for each of the residing tribals in the area, who in turn listen to individual ailments and conduct thorough checkups. Whatever the weather conditions, doctors like Ashwini travel from colony to colony, providing free healthcare and medicine, because for them, these people are a priority. Dwellers of these hamlets will get the facilities of hospital at their doorstep. The unit has all the necessary equipment and personnel to give treatment and essential medicines. Those who are diagnosed with sickle cell anemia are immediately referred to the Vivekananda Hospital in Muttil. The Swami Vivekananda Medical Mission, founded in Kerala in 1972, has now grown extensively as a primary healthcare center. With a fully functioning laboratory and stocked pharmacy, they are able to treat an average of 1 lakh patients a year, 75% of which are the poor and helpless tribals. The hospital also boasts of an IP ward consisting of 36 beds, an operational ultrasound scan and X-ray unit, and multi-speciality clinics conducted by visiting senior specialists from Calicut Medical College and other esteemed medical institutions.
After doing Swasthya and this Samparka, we have found out that only single point approach is not sufficient for the betterment of our Vanvasi brethren. Then we have decided that we should have as our aim total development of our Vanvasi brethren.
The Vivekananda Medical Mission aims to not only improve quality of life for the tribals, but also engage them in holistic activities pertaining to education, culture, and economic welfare. With the help of their dedicated and selfless volunteers, the mission aims to fully develop these tribal colonies, making them self-sufficient and reliant, with a chance for a better life. As a new dawn breaks and the waves crash closer to the shore, the fisherfolk of a tiny coastal hamlet leave their cozy spots and prepare themselves for a long day at sea. In November 2015, when the southern state of Tamil Nadu was hit with unprecedented rains and flood, it was the slum dwellers living along the coast that suffered the worst of nature's wrath. It wasn't just the loss of their homes that was heartbreaking for these people, but the inability to get proper health care in the aftermath of destruction bore them down further. The fisherfolk of Chennai are a hard-working, dedicated group of people, but most of them fall into low-income categories who don't even earn enough to be able to afford hospital care. Sewa International added a new feather in their cap when they decided to undertake the matter of public health and deliver it to the doorsteps of the underprivileged. This initiative that began in August 2016 has been a welcome relief to Senda Marai and many others like her who have been suffering silently up until now.
நிறைய வசதி உள்ளவங்கன்னா நிறைய பிரைவேட் தேடிட்டு போய்டுவாங்க. ஆனா நாங்க எல்லாரும் மீடியமான உள்ளவங்க இருக்கிறதுனால எல்லாம் இத நாடி வரோம். எங்களுக்கு இது உதவி நீங்க பண்ணுங்க. வாரம் வந்து எல்லாருக்கும் சேவை பண்ற மாதிரி செய்யுங்க. இல்ல இங்க வர்ற வரைக்கும் ட்ரீட்மென்ட் நல்லா பார்க்கறாங்க சார். வெளியில போய் பாருங்க அப்படின்னுலாம் சொல்றது கிடையாது. எல்லாருக்கும் வர்றவங்களுக்கு எல்லாருக்கும் ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் பலன் அளிக்கிறதுனால வர்றது நிறைய கூட்டம் கூடுதுங்க. நல்லா வராங்க, நல்லா அன்பாக கவனிக்கிறாங்க டாக்டருங்களும். ஜனங்க நிறைய வந்து நாங்கள் பலன் அடைகிறோம். வராங்க சுகருக்கு, பிபி செக் பண்ணுறதுக்கு, இந்த கால் கை வலி, கடல் தொழிலுக்கு போகிறவங்க ஆம்பளைங்களுக்கு நிறைய முட்டி வலி, இடுப்பு வலி, இது மாதிரி வந்து நிறைய ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் பார்த்துட்டு தான் போகிறாங்க. அதே மாதிரி லேடிஸுங்களும் நிறைய அந்த மாதிரி ட்ரீட்மெண்ட்டுக்கு தான் வராங்க. ஜுரத்துக்கு பார்க்குறாங்க, சளிக்கு பார்க்குறாங்க, இருமலுக்கு பார்க்குறாங்க, எல்லாத்துக்கும் நல்லா பார்க்குறாங்க.
A woman with a PA system walks through the narrow gullies of a settlement, announcing the arrival of the mobile medical unit. The young and the old line up outside the van, where the doctors perform thorough checkups, investigate and diagnose illnesses efficiently, and screen patients for harmful diseases. The medical team from Chakra Hospital will visit each of the 12 locations with an average of 500 plus families once a week.
செவ்வாய்க்கிழமை வாரம் வந்துட்டு இருக்கு. ஆனால் இப்போ வந்து சீட்டை கொடுத்தோன்னா அதுக்கு இந்த வாரம் கரெக்டாக மாத்திரை கொடுக்குறாங்க. திருப்பி அடுத்த வாரம் வரும்போது இந்த சீட்டை கொண்டு வாங்கம்மா, என்ன மாத்திரை மருந்து கொடுத்துருக்கோ அதுக்கு சரியாகலன்னா அதுக்கு அடுத்த மாதிரி மருந்து எல்லாம் கொடுக்குறாங்க. வெளியே வாங்கினா ஒரு மாத்திரை 50 ரூபா 60 ரூபா இருக்குது, நம்மளால வாங்க முடியாது. இவங்க ஃப்ரீயாக கொடுக்குறாங்களே. கவர்மெண்ட் ஆஸ்பத்திரி போனால் 8:30 மணிக்கு போய் டோக்கன் வாங்கணும். வாங்கிட்டு இப்போ டாக்டர் பார்க்கறதுக்கு 12 மணி நேரம் ஆகுது. அவ்வளோ நேரம் ஆகுது. அதனால் குழந்தை வச்சுருக்கேன் நான் இங்கே வந்து பார்த்துருது வாரம்.
Last year we had heavy rains. At that time the Sewa Bharati started the medical camps, feed the poor people and the people in the slums. So that initiated an idea that why can't we continue it for a longer time. So we thought we will go to their place and at least give some medical aid.
Problem in these patients is they don't access the primary health center which has been given by the government. So these patients are not getting screened at the initial stage at all. So once they get screened in the initial stage itself, so we are able to refer them to even private hospitals or specialist hospital. So we give a reference letter where we get a preference. So these patients are able to access the specialist doctor easily through us also.
The efforts of Sewa International to rehabilitate the underprivileged with a compassion and drive help them live with dignity.
माझा मुलगा मिथिलेश हा सेरेब्रल पल्सी असलेला होता आणि त्याला चालता येत नव्हतं, बोलता येत नव्हतं. मिथिलेश जेव्हा 3-4 महिन्याचा होता तर त्यावेळेस तो मान धरत नव्हता. तरी अजून काही दिवसांनी धरेल असं वाट बघण्यामध्ये जवळजवळ 7-8 महिने झाले. 7-8 महिने झाले तरी अजून तो बसू शकत नाही, चालू शकत नाही किंवा कुठल्याच प्रतिसाद देत नाहीये. पहिल्यांदा जेव्हा सांगितलं की हा सीपी बच्चा आहे तर त्याच्यानंतर काही लक्षात येत नव्हतं की नक्की काय सीपी बच्चा म्हणजे काय आहे. त्याच्यासारखा आनंद आपण आता काही लगेच घेऊ शकत नाही. म्हणजे तो चालतोय, बोलायला शिकलाय. म्हणजे आता तो 18 वर्षाचा झाला तरी फक्त आई हा शब्दच उच्चारू शकतो, बाकी दुसरं काही तो उच्चारू शकत नाही.
In India, where millions suffer from either physical or mental disabilities, people's reactions to the disabled are still surprisingly regressive, riddled with superstition. The birth of a disabled child in Indian families is still considered as a consequence or bad karma from one's past life. This tear in the fabric of our society is what Mrs. Patil set out to remedy. For Deepa Patil and Suresh Patil, the purpose of establishing Samvedana Cerebral Palsy Vikasan Kendra was to bridge this gap between a parent's awareness and the child's abilities and create a homely environment where the question of disparities never surfaced again. Every child is special to their parents, and for a parent to accept their child's disability is a tough pill to swallow. They are aware of their child's intelligence and uniqueness, and the fact that they comprehend their surroundings. But when pitted against cousins and other kids of their age, that's when the child's glaring disparities come to the fore. Samvedana currently serves 41 students with cerebral palsy, autism, and Down syndrome. Dedicated teachers spend hours focusing on each child as per their grasping abilities, and the children too respond well to teaching techniques. It is the music therapy sessions at Samvedana where the children truly come alive. Music as a means not only helps with their speech, but also makes them express themselves more vividly and heightens their grasping abilities. Through this form of harmonization, music also makes them more creative and sharpens their memory.
जसं नॉर्मल मुलं आहेत तसं त्यांच्याबरोबरच त्यांच्यासारख्याच त्यांना पण प्रेम भावना त्यांच्या पण आवडीनिवडी आहेत. म्हणजे त्यांना पण खेळावंसं वाटतं, त्यांना पण काही गोष्टी शेअर कराव्याशा वाटतात. थोडंसं आपण प्रेम आणि आत्मीयता दिली आणि त्यांना समजून घेण्याचा प्रयत्न केला तर ती मुलं खूप लवकर आपल्याशी ॲडजस्ट होतात.
Apart from focusing on the education of these children, Samvedana also makes available facilities such as physiotherapy, speech therapy, IQ assessment, and neurology tests, all under one roof, which in turn is very convenient for the parents. Since the children suffering from cerebral palsy do not follow the growth trajectory of normal children, the importance of exercise and physiotherapy is stressed upon greatly at Samvedana. Physiotherapists and caretakers invest a great deal of time in healing and massaging the children's limbs for fluid movement and improved walking abilities. Additionally, specialized equipment and accessibility also makes for efficient caregiving.
या प्रकल्पाची अत्यंत महत्त्वाची गरज लक्षात घेऊन सेवा UKने आम्हाला जी भरीव मदत केलेली आहे. आमच्याकडे जे इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर जे 80 विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी 10 क्लासरूम, फिजिओथेरपी रूम, स्पीच थेरपी, ऑक्युपेशनल, मेडिकल चेकअप, मसाज या सगळ्यासाठी इमारत बांधकामासाठी जो फंड्स दिलेला आहे.
Sewa salutes the indomitable strength of those among us who transform themselves despite the odds. Sewa International's commitment towards Samvedana is a testimony to advanced modalities coupled with motherly care that offer a life of dignity to the specially abled. Every human being dreams of being self-reliant and independent, of standing on their own feet. For Hira Chand, getting admitted to Samvedana at an early age was a blessing. Where initially he could barely crawl or speak, now he can walk long distances using a walker and his speech is fluent. Deepa Tai, as he fondly calls her, and her staff not only improved his ability to walk and speak, but also instilled in him an ambition to work and never spend a day idle at home.
आता मी 1000 रुपयाचे गुलाबाचे फुला लावून इथं लावलं, आणून लावलं इथं आणून पाणी 2 दिवसाला देतो आपण. छोटे छोटे पण फुलाले ना, त्यामुळे मला आनंद झाला की लय मस्त येऊ लागले. वाटलं मला मी काहीतरी करू शकतो. असं लोकांसारखं नाही मी घरात बसून आपण घरात बसते ते नाही, तसं नाही मी, असं वाटलं मला. आता मी काय बी करू, इथं शिकल्यानं मी काय बी करू शकतो. दुकान बी घालू शकतो, मोठं दुकान बी घालू शकतो.
With the help of Sewa International, Samvedana also established a vocational training center, Gharonda, to train the specially abled in necessary skills, encouraging them to work independently or seek employment in the future. The initiative, officially inaugurated in 2016, not only aims to grant them the ability to earn a livelihood, but instills in them the confidence to stand on their own 2 feet. With a view to completely eradicate the stigma associated with disabled people, the staff at Gharonda trains them in vocations suitable to their personalities. Apart from just enabling a means to generate an income, the 16 students enrolled at the center are engaged in character developing activities as a whole.
समाज या परिवार समझता है कि ये हम पे बोझ है, वो जो है वो हम निकालना चाहते हैं, इसलिए हमने ये हाउस बनाया. अभी इनको प्रशिक्षण देते समय हम ये भी ध्यान रखते हैं कि उसकी पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट भी होना चाहिए. जैसे कि वो खुद समाज में कैसा पेश आए, समाज के साथ कैसा बिहेवियर करे, तो उनका जो न्यूनगंड है उसको निकालने का प्रशिक्षण दिया जाए.
Within the human echelons of strength and spirit, the journey of elevation and enlightenment are conferred upon those whose inner light shines beyond the beacons of the physical realm.
तिथून बापांना असं नाव ना गोट टाकून दिली, बघत नाही काय नाही, दारी पियाचं मार करी ना, मारायचं मार किती माणूस खाईल, जीव किती कदर काढायची का नाही. मग चांगलं का माझी पोरं मी कशी मंजरी चंद्री का व्हायना, पण मी वाढीन राहत.
A resident of the most inaccessible Javhar area of the Palghar district in Maharashtra, Gulab toils day and night on her own to give a better life to her children.
आता जन्माला चांगला आला, आता 5वी पिचवी केली चांगले मस्त व्यवस्थित असं. आता तुम्ही कसं येऊन बसले असे बायासारख्या जेवण बिवण केलं तर बनवलं तर जेवण बनवलं तर तिसऱ्या दिवशी मला असं आई मला काय बरं वाटत नाही. जेवण बिवण हे पोराचं 5वी पिचवी केली दवाखान्यात नेलं मग नंतर हे बाळाचं डोळं मग एक तोंड हातपाय असं सुजले. आता जन्मालाच आपल्या गती आलं तर चांगलं होतं.
Loss of vision is traumatizing for many people. A protracted period of time is needed for visually impaired people and their families to overcome the denial, stigmatization, and isolation enforced by social conditioning. Situated in the Western Ghats, the vast mountainous terrain of Jauhar is home to the Warli indigenous tribe, among others. Followers of their own customs and beliefs, a majority of them marry at the early ages of 12 to 14 years. These early marriages, coupled with the problem of malnutrition, leads to children being born with disabilities. The lack of awareness in the people regarding the education of these children, coupled with inadequate facilities and schools for them, prevented these families from imagining a prosperous life for their children.
आता मी सांगलं बाळा तुला कुठे आता मी शाळेत टाकू कुठे काय करू. मग मला माहिती लागले मागांचं दुसरं शिपाई आलं तर ना त्यांनी मग सांगितलं आमच्या इथली 4-5 तशी पोरं आहेत पण ते नाही ना ठेवीत ना त्यांचं वडील नाही ठेवीत चांगले इथली जसे ते वडील नाही ठेवत. म्हणजे माझं मुलगा मी नेऊन घातलं नाव दिलं ना तिथं शाळेत नाव दिले तर ते ठेवले नेऊन घातले. शिरपामाळा शिरपामाळा ना हा पोरगा माझा तिथं आहे ना शाळेत. मी एकटी सुद्धा जाऊन राहिले एवढे आता ना नेऊन घातले मी 3 फेऱ्या माझ्या झाले हे आहेत ना मग सगळं व्यवस्थित तिथं खाणं पिणं चांगलं.
Blindness is enveloping. The window shades are drawn, and one deals with it in myriad ways. There may be eyes that cannot behold beauty in all its external vision, but are alight with the fire of an internal inner flame. Fueled by a strong resolve and a vision to open a school for specially abled children, the Divya Vidyalaya, a boarding school for specially abled, was established by Srimati Pramila Kokard. This facilitates a secure space that grants differently abled children the freedom to explore new avenues. The renewed fervor with which these children seize every day stems from the contentment of the opportunities they have been provided. For many of them, the journey from being subjugated members of their communities to becoming educated, skillful human beings has put a perpetual smile on their faces. It is due to these tireless efforts by Srimati Kokard and her team of 25 employees, 12 teachers and 2 principals that 60 to 70% of the students have qualified for higher studies, and a batch of 6 students passed their 10th boards in 2015. With the inclusion of creative arts and physical exercises in the curriculum, the children are encouraged to engage in various extracurricular activities. It was with the help of Sewa International that Srimati Pramila Kokad was able to create a conducive space, a place where they could all live as a cohesive unit in an environment that they were comfortable with. They have gradually learned to interact with each other and have adopted a sense of equality necessary to lead a regular life.
एक त्याच्यामध्ये अनेक गोष्टी आहेत. एक तर त्यांना वातावरण मिळतं, बरोबरीची मुलं मिळतात, त्यांची जी भावनिक भूक आहे, खेळायचं आहे, बागडायचं आहे, उड्या मारायचं आहे, मस्ती करायची आहे, ही जी भावनिक भूक आहे ही आपल्याकडे भागवली जाते आणि घरी असताना एकटे पडतात, कोणी दुर्लक्ष करतात आणि त्यामुळे अशी परिस्थिती होते.
The Sewa UK initiative has bestowed on them a dignity and an excitement for life, something that they may not have had the chance to experience at home. Free from social prejudice, Divya Vidyalaya and Sewa International have enriched the lives of these children, filling them with a joy and a sense of unity among themselves. At Seva's Divya Vidyalaya, the attempt is to humanize blindness. The dream is to work towards a time when children with significantly compromised vision will be free of social prejudice and the world will be a better place. In 2011, Sewa UK stepped in to aid the efforts of Srimati Kokad and constructed a new hostel, complete with amenities and an increased number of rooms to house more students. Sewa International firmly upholds an unwavering belief in the resilience and abilities of people with vision loss. Our philosophy is to enable infrastructure through which the visually impaired can enjoy a life of dignity and success. "25 years ago, when the idea of Sewa International took root, little did they know that the impact the organization and its efforts would have in revolutionizing the lives of people, especially those in rural and disaster-affected areas of India. What started as a small rehabilitation drive in the aftermath of the Lattur earthquake soon took shape to become one of the biggest relief organizations in the world. Serving local communities in over 20 countries, the volunteers engaged at Sewa International work day and night to provide timely assistance. With its wide-growing network of volunteers and donors, the arduous task of rehabilitating and reforming the living conditions of the underprivileged has been an inspiration to many.
भारत में अभी तक हमने 150 से अधिक संस्थाओं को मदद की है। जिस तरह से भी होता है हम उनको सहायता करते हैं, मार्गदर्शन करते हैं। आगे बढ़ो, अनेक लोगों को साथ में लो, अनेक संस्थाओं को साथ में लो और यह सेवा इंटरनेशनल की अपनी विशेषता है। उनका जीवन आधार बढ़े, उनको खूब मदद हो, वो स्वयं स्वावलंबित बने कि हम उनके केवल घर नहीं बनाएंगे, घर बनाते बनाते उनके जीवन भी बसाएंगे, उनका परिवार सुखी हो, आर्थिक संपदा हो और वो भी अन्य लोगों की सेवा करे।
Sewa International emphasizes the importance of empathizing with and accepting the problems of society as one's own. It is the heartfelt, dedicated vision of the organization to build a model of sustainability through shared experiences.
It's quite important to understand why the Sewa International name was given, particularly the name Sewa. That Sewa word itself reflects this selfless service. And Sewa International actually embodies this concept, Indian concept of voluntarily giving time, giving money, and also supporting wherever the need is there.
Acting as a united force, Sewa has immense pride in the indomitable strength of those who transform themselves despite hardship. Sewa International envisages a self-reliant and joyous society that functions with harmony and peace.